Hello and welcome to the Seafoam Isles Draft League Season 2, Week 6. This is not the last game of the week. This is one of many games that were played a day ago, I think. Whenever that day ago was, time is gone. Time is not real. Uh, Whatever. This match is between Paco and Startoad, coaches of the Charleston Gastrodons and Blue Cloyster Colt, respectively. The Mega Pokemon in this matchup are Mega Alakazam for Paco, Mega Scizor for Startoad. And then for Z Pokemon, Paco Z Pokemon are Z Cobalion and Z Ampharos. Z Ampharos is here. Cobalion is not. And then for Startoad, the Z Pokemon are Z Attack Gengar, Z Primarina. Both here. So this is looking really stacked offensively. Mega Scizor, as per usual, on the team, looking like a big threat for Startoad. It's come, I think, every week. Yeah, one of the very few Pokemon with six games, or 6 appearances. So that's cool. But that doesn't mean it has an overwhelmingly great matchup. In fact, I dare say it has a rather mediocre matchup, just because Pex exists. I guess it could be Source Dance, Psycho Cut, but then you're running No Roost. You have to run the given U-turn Bullet Punch, and then you have Psycho Cut for Pex, and then Sword Stance because you want to actually break this team. Lele makes Bullet Punch pretty much useless. So Scizor actually really struggles in this matchup. I cannot really see it clicking anything other than U-turn this game. So that's just something for it to be careful of, because Scizor is incredibly limited. But pretty much whenever it hits the field, it's going to U-turn out, and that's going to give Startoad a ton of momentum. Gengar looks really scary. If it's like Sash, Plot, Focus Blast, Sludge Wave, Shadow Ball, that just looks like it can cook Paco. However, maybe Scarf Lele can deal. Tauren looks really good. There's 0 flying resists on Startoad's team and 2 weaknesses. So yeah, Tauren is going to spam Hurricane at every opportunity it gets. There are psychic resists, so I think Lele is going to opt to try and relegate the winning to Tauren this game, because Tauren just kind of ravages Startoad. And setting up terrain zone is just going to be really important for blocking Scizor from bullet punching it at like 50 and killing. So that's looking really dangerous. Just overall, it's stiff offense on stiff offense here. So this is going to be pretty tough game. So Lele and Executor lead. Okay, so Frisk reveals that Toy Scarf, which is really big because then you don't have to worry about Specs Calcs. In comes Tauren, probably Boots. Any opportunity Paco gets to go for Tauren is going to be big. So I feel like Startoad's definitely going to want to limit that. That did a lot. That knockoff did a whole 39%. Future Sight is used. I think Slowking teleports out here into probably Scizor. Nope, it eats that Hurricane. And goes for Ice Beam, which does 33%. So this might be AV. So that freeze. Ooh, that offensive guy is... Well, that's going to be really obnoxious. He's just kind of stuck here. Lost his Hurricane spam. And Future Sight's going to take out Tauren. Damn. Okay, well then Tauren's gone. It's still definitely not. It's not over. There's no way. Yeah, you have 5 Pokemon left. Just because you lost Hurricane Spam doesn't mean you lose. In comes Scizor. Eats a Hidden Power Fire. Probably gonna It's probably gonna U-turn, right? Scizor being Scizor. Oh no, it can Bullet Punch rather freely. In comes Incineroar on what is presumably U-turn or Bullet Punch. It's probably Bullet Punch because it's likely to die to Lele in that position. So, yep, that was a whole 9%. Strong ass Pokemon. That did not do very much. Out goes Scizor into Primarina on knockoff. Okay. Leftovers are gone. If this is sub Primarina, this can maybe make a dent and just kind of win. Like Psyshock. In comes Pex, though, which is pretty much the main stoppage on the Whirlpool. Whirlpool. Wonder what's this gonna lead to? Perish. Oh, okay. Perish song time, baby. Sludge Wave comes off, does a ton. Actually surprising. This is a somewhat offensive Toxapex. That's pretty big, though. I think the Whirlpool Perish song is actually really big. Baiting in Pex for it to die. However, I think, will Pex be able to kill this? No, it's going to get it down to like 30 and then Prima's dead. However, this can't wall break anything. It's kind of just Perish song. So, I mean, while the Whirlpool Perish song thing is really cool, it's not really providing any offensive utility. So, yep, and then here comes the switch into probably Scizor, because Scizor is pretty much dead. Scald doesn't quite pick up the kill, nor does it burn. So that's probably Spadef Scizor, because that did 13, which is stupid. Damn, Perish now. Yeah, the game is telling the Toxapex, you're dead now. And then Toxapex is like, okay, and it dies. Well, looks like Layla's killing someone with Moonblast now. Goodbye, Primarina. Yeah, that's not good. Moonblast kills. Yep, down goes Prima. I think, yeah, like there's still, Paka's not out of this game. There's, yeah, the fairy resist is Gengar. Who, I'm not sure if they can really damage Incin too much. Sludge Wave just bops Lele. Goodbye. Sorry. Goodbye. Well, in comes Incineroar. Incineroar is probably going to U-turn. Or knock off, which is actually more likely, to be honest. Found the Choppleberry. Interesting. Knockoff comes off, does 40%, knocks off Specs. Whoosh. Specs Executor. Parting Shot comes off. In comes Miltank. Man. Draco does -%. Miltank's probably gonna Milk Drink here, right? Just for closure. In comes Leaf Storm, Zarude. Zarude Leaf Storm. So, is Zarude gonna... It's gonna bulk up. I wonder if Zarude does a fighting move. That's gonna be pretty... Oh, shoot. Wait, what? Goodbye, Scizor. Dead on rocks now. Alright. Bulk up again. Will Zarude finally get its cleanup? I mean, I can't really call this a sweep, can I? Will Zarude clean up? Well, this Miltank's shaping up to be obnoxious. In comes Insin to just hamper the sweep. Probably on a superpower? Nope, on another bulk up. This is greedy, I guess. Will Zarude switch? This could have overheat and just go like, and then Zarude just dies. Jungle healing. Okay. You do that, Startoad. Flamethrower, yep. Burn? Nope. No burn. Well, Flamethrower does definitely put a lot of pressure on Zarude, and since we know Incineroar's Choppleberry, yeah, that's not going to kill. And down goes the D. Oh, that Spadaf drop's going to get Zarude killed. Wow. That's funny. Well, it looks like Superpower would have actually been the way to go for once over CC. Would have kept Zarude in the game. Sludge Wave does 27%. And let's see how can Paco win this? It depends on if this has Focus Blast, I guess. You just Sludge Wave does 43%, no poison. Body Slam gets the full, not the full para, gets the para. Ooh, that's really dicey. Because now the only two Pokemon Startoad has left are, yeah, Exeggutor and Slowking. Milk Drain comes off. And Body Slam again. Draco's only going to do a 37, so. Unless crit at this point, it's not looking good for Startoad. The Giga Drain, I think, might have kept in the Exeggutor intact. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Giga Drain doesn't quite kill. Miltank's going to probably Milk Drink here, right? Yeah, I think it's just for safety reasons. Yep. And Draco won't quite kill. Well, it definitely won't kill. Giga Drain does 30%. It looks like kind of staling now in terms of progress. Draco crit might kill from that range. I don't know. Now the timer has begun on the life of Exeggutor Alola. I'm thinking that Startoad is really hard pressed now because his only Pokemon that can live anymore is Slowking, and then Slowking gets poisoned. That's really bad. Exeggutor cannot pick up the kill with Draco. It's probably going to switch here. Yep. Into Scizor. Scizor drops to rocks. Miltank looking kind of scary right now. It's going kind of wild. So let's see. Can something manage to bust through the threat? Yes, we frisk the leftovers that have appeared for like the past 20 turns. Toxic damage will kill Exeggutor unless Giga Drain. Yep, so Giga Drain is used. I think it's just going to be a Gambit Draco. No. Just YOLO at this point. That Body Slam pair pretty much put Gengar out of this game, which is really tough. Leaf Storm goes off, does 55. Not quite killing. And by not quite, I mean missed the margin by a landslide. Exeggutor is probably just going to have to stay in here and deal. Yep, Giga Drain, 17%. Out of range of Toxic? Is that like 6%? Yep. It's dead to body slam though, so. Yep. Down goes Executor. Ooh. Scizor kind of was needed, I think. I think Scizor needed to remain intact. And the close combat on Zarude kind of jumbled things up for Startoad. Toxic goes off. Let's see here. Future Sight is used. Well, everything's on a timer now, so if Ampharos can just stall for time, it's looking pretty good for Paco. In comes Genera. On Body Slam, just dies. Curse Body procs, so I guess no more Body Slam for now. So what will happen now? I'm going to assume Slowking just goes for Psychic. Stealth. Scald comes off, just 25%. Future Sight's about to kick in. Does 42. Milk Drink. Yeah, it's not looking good now. Just Slowking. Slowking's on a timer, and I think Ampharos is just straight up faster. So a crit here will kill Miltank, but Ampharos, unless it's like minus speed Miltank. Oop. Miltank is got crit by Scald. Disable ends. Will Body Press kill from here? I wonder. Not quite. So it's looking like Miltank's reign of terror will finally be ended by Future Sight. And it indeed is. That's sad. It almost survived to the end, but it wasn't able to quite make it. And down goes Slowking. 1-0 Paco. So I want to point out that Ampharos obviously carried that game. And that's all I have to say. Because, yeah, you know, it was obvious. You saw Ampharos kill all 6 Pokemon. It definitely, 100%, no moves used. Every time a Pokemon hit the field, it just blew up. Just kidding. Miltank was insane. This Pokemon went crazy, dude. Parrot Gengar, which was actually gigantic in the end, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. I didn't do any calcs this game. It's just, I think Startoad let Zarude go, which was bad. I mean, obviously. I think it was probably safe to just preserve Zarude there. Because once you went for, like, the greedy third bulk up, I think you have to go for that second close combat. And in that position, then you damage and sin heavily on switch. You have your full health Zarude. You can either hit that Miltank, which you are clearly becoming limited in terms of answers to, because rocks went up and you haven't, and your only potential defogger is dead on the rocks, because you can't run boots on a Mega. So, it's just, I think it wasn't, it was slightly prep, slightly play in terms of how Startoad managed, lost that game, because, you know, I don't know if he had Focus Blast on Gengar, but he had 2 fighting type moves, unless Scizor had Superpower, which is possible, I suppose. Prima died early. Prima for Pex is actually probably worth it, so that your Zarude can pretty much win. It just makes everything a lot easier. I would say that just you needed Zarude to 1v1 Miltank, and letting it go to Incineroar after a CC. Well, I don't know if he calculated for the CC dropping Spadef and getting him killed, but I just wanted to say that's probably just something to look into. But anyways, good game to both players. I mean, StarToad almost won either way. I'm not gonna say, StarToad played trash, bro. He played well. It's just I think he misplayed Zarude mainly, and that's about it. Otherwise, he pretty much would have won pretty cleanly. So that just proves it's never early GG. So never say GG early, please, because that could happen. I mean, if it's like turn 39, it's like, yeah, I lost a Miltank because my Slow King is at like 12 and it's toxic. It's fine then, but you don't need to say it up here. Like Paco said GG all the way up here. Look at the result. Never say GG early, even if you're on the losing side, because he managed to win. So really good job. That was a great game, and maybe I'll see you in the last game of week 6.